Clear Shots is brought to you by Pinecast. Use the code R-63F8FB to get 40% off your first 4 months.
Don't give them clear shots! Don't give them clear shots! Don't give them clear shots! Don't give them clear shots!
I like drinking with my dad. It's fun.
That's good.
And have a drink too. Like every Tuesday, the whole family gets together, and we just have like a big cookout with like me and my dad, my mom, my grandma, my cousins, aunts, uncles, stuff like that.
Cool.
So it's fun. It's weird getting drunk with your family, especially when they're okay with it. Like I think it was better when I was like 17 or 18 and I was drunk around my family, but they didn't know.
Yeah, it's different getting drunk around your family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting drunk around them is more fun than getting drunk with them, I find.
Yeah.
Because I'm younger than all of them, and I can and will drink more than them, but I feel bad when I look around and I'm like, okay, so. Well, actually, there's a couple of them that are like, they're fucking over the limit before they show up, which is dangerous.
Right.
Because every family has those people. I'm courteous enough to wait for everybody else to get a drink, and then I'm like, you know what? Everybody else is drinking. I'll have a drink too.
Yeah, that's the move, really.
That's what you got to do.
Easily.
But I also am usually high out of my mind whenever I go to these things, because you have to be. Because you're dealing with a bunch of fucking midlife crisis fucking lesbians and stuff. My aunts are lesbians, so.
Oh.
Yeah, that's good.
Rare floats your boat.
Not that matters, but.
Yeah, it happens.
Hey, if you had to act in any porn, what porn would you prefer to act in?
Like style?
Style, subject, ratio.
I mean, softcore porn has a lot more acting in it, I believe.
It's also like way funnier.
There's
Well, that's what
definitely
I'm getting at.
There's
like
definitely more drama.
Yeah. So, like, I don't know. I think it would be funny to do softcore, but, like...
The softcore that's on, like, Cinemax?
Oh, I'm talking about HBO at night.
Like, real sex?
No, like, after real sex.
Oh.
I know what you're talking.
Like Bat Babe?
Yeah.
Like those weird fucking porn parodies?
Yeah.
Where it's, like, dialogue for 15 minutes and then, like, 10 minutes of dry humping, and you're like...
Yeah. Or they have like a sexy version of like 901-2 whatever the fuck.
9/11.
Yeah, sure.
90210.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
At least
until I had a drunk stroke.
At least the dialogue is a little better, I would imagine.
We're talking about softcore porn.
Yeah.
Have any of us paid for? I haven't paid for porn.
Never.
So I wonder if it's a completely different experience if you're paying for it, like premium, like on Brazzers.
Brazzers?
What did I say?
Brazzers?
How could it be any different?
Brazzers.
I don't know.
How could it be any different, though?
Well, I'm thinking maybe if you're paying for it, you're paying for the story or the editing or anything like that.
The story. The kid to just come over and be like, "Hey, you order the pizza with my sausage on it?"
It's always the guy.
His dick is on the
You
Wisconsin.
just ruined a
6
whole pizza, you asshole.
His dick is on the Wisconsin 6 cheese with like 3rd-degree burns because it's fresh out of the oven.
He's got his dick
basically.
He's got his dick in a grilled cheese Uncrustable.
Fuck.
Fresh out of the microwave.
Delicious.
Fresh out of the toaster.
I haven't seen those in a while. I think it's weird that people make a living off of softcore porn. I wonder what the audience is for. Is that for like old couples or like teenagers? Probably both.
Yeah. I wonder how much of it is rehearsed and how much they can, just
Porn-
go off the top of their head.
Porn is like a weird thing. For the longest time, I thought it was like one continuous shot, and it really wasn't until recently where I found out that it's cut, edited, and acted the same way as a normal movie. The only difference is instead of any action or drama.
Because the guy keeps busting, and he can't handle it.
Right.
So he has to...
I didn't know that. It was within the past year.
They probably do the cum shot first. You know what I mean? because that's when he's got the biggest load.
Right.
That's
He probably drinks like 1.5 pounds of water.
They do it completely reverse.
Yeah, they have to.
They do the foreplay like when they're already done.
Yeah. I mean, I would imagine.
Yeah.
So you say softcore is what you would choose?
Probably. It
What
sounds
about
like
you,
a lot more
Seth?
fun.
What I would do?
What porn? Yeah, if you had to do, if you were gonna be like the greatest porn star ever, what porn would you do?
Whatever the greatest is. What's the most popular?
I don't know. Incest porn?
Incest, probably now.
Incest
right?
porn, probably.
Yeah, there's a big market for that. I don't know. I'm not sure if
There
I
is. There
like
is a big market.
softcore incest.
See, the problem is with incest porn is now it's so
That's just
popular that
weird
like
as fuck.
the best porn stars are all doing incest stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
You never see any porn stars doing snuff films though.
Yeah, because they'd be dead.
Yeah. You know, that's
Well,
a
what
real,
if they weren't? What if it was softcore snuff?
I wonder if they do like...
They do that in Japan.
Now they have...
Yeah, but that's
well,
what
one of the
fucking
big things now
octopi
is...
and shit.
One of the big
Squides.
things now is deep fakes.
It was big. It's not that big anymore. You can't find it unless you're a scumbag. Because I
don't
find
know.
them, and I know I'm a scumbag.
Yeah.
So apparently Jake knows where to find it.
Yeah, it's online.
Deepfakes.biz.
You literally just Google deepfakes, and it's
Top
weird.
is.
It had a good novelty at first, and now it's just weird. It's very strange
I don't
because
even know what is... How do they do that? Like,
Is
what
there
is
it's an
like-
AI. It's an AI, and what
So
they
what
do
do they
is
just put somebody's
BBW
face
porn
on?
with
they go frame
Sarah
by
Huckabee
frame.
Sanders.
They go frame by frame. The AI does on a specific area. So like you'll scan your face at the beginning of the video. It'll know what that area is. It'll know how to distinguish it from the rest of the movie, and it'll go frame by frame and track the face. And then you just upload different. Like the
Faces.
face for a deep fake is really like a big photoshopped picture. And
Right.
what the AI does is it learns the angles and stuff like that.
Okay.
It's very strange. The funniest thing, though, do you know who Dillian Harper is?
No.
She's a porn star,
Alright.
but people make fun of her and say that she looks like Seth MacFarlane. So somebody somebody went through and deep faked a bunch of her scenes with Seth MacFarlane's face. You can't tell the difference. I'm not even fucking with you. You can't.
You're gonna look it up.
I'm gonna find it. It's on my laptop, but I think I have it on.
Of course it is.
No, I mean, I didn't.
She isn't Gianna Michaels though, so
I miss her. Miss August Ames.
see, I only know Gianna Michaels. That's
That's the only one.
Zev Bellinger. Actually, never mind.
Yeah?
It's
Yeah,
like, yeah, you know what? I got like 12 or 13.
yeah,
more.
maybe like 5 or 4 more. Larkin Love.
I don't so what? It just takes their face. It doesn't take anything else.
It's
Like
just the
only the
face.
face.
Just the
yeah.
face. Like I was saying, you could find like porn with like Sarah Huckabee Sanders
Why would you do that?
Okay, here.
because people love that gap.
So I think the top,
This is like
the
some.
bottom one is the
Oh
fake.
my goodness! Yeah,
Isn't that indistinguishable? The bottom one's the fake one.
that's really bad. That's like really, really terrifying.
Which one's the fake one?
The bottom one. You can't see it yet.
I know.
But yeah,
Why? Why am I watching this? Oh, sweet Jesus!
Wow, it almost looks exactly the same.
that's what I was saying. Somebody pointed out that she looks like Seth MacFarlane because she got work done on her face or whatever. She got her nose done.
Huh.
And
She got the McFarlane. The McFarlane.
I want to look like this guy. Yeah, she pointed at Brian Griffin. Like
That guy.
okay,
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, and it's hilarious. No, deepfakes are hilarious. They have funny ones, which like somebody went through like iconic movie scenes and replaced a certain actor with like Nicolas Cage.
Right.
And those are fucking hilarious. Like, somebody went through Batman v Superman and replaced Ben Affleck with Nicolas Cage for, like, the whole movie.
I mean, that would be the first thing I would do. Put Nicolas Cage in everything.
I like to replace everybody's faces with toddlers.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Toddler faces. Or, like, baby, whatever.
Baby face.
Baby faces. Name.
Child faces.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Good move.
Music.
Yeah.
What about it?
What is it?
It is a combination of sounds.
What does it mean to you?
It means it's a combination of sounds that, when played together, create a different combination of sounds. How do you describe music to someone who's deaf? First of all, you have to write it down.
First, you have to point and laugh.
Because you definitely can't say it to them. No. Unless they can read lips. A lot of them can read lips. Deaf people.
Right.
That's how they do it.
I thought you meant musicians.
Well, yeah, that's probably true, too.
I can't.
I can't either. I've never, what is the definition of music, though?
I think you said it earlier.
Because there's gotta be like a, not really.
Nickelback.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Yeah, I guess Nickelback is the definition of music. If you think about it.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know,
got
like,
all of the,
music is kind of like, what are the ASMR? I feel like it's
Asper?
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Where the people go like,
what is that?
we're gonna open up a bunch of fancy chocolates. this one is sponge candy. Perfect sponge candy.
I still don't think I've had sponge candy, though. I don't think I've ever...
Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers.
Oh my god. This is a nightmare.
But yeah.
But yeah, that's so. I feel like music is kind of an ASMR sort of thing. It's got to be something that stimulates a response in your super cortex, and you think of it, and you're like, "Oh, I'm going to agree to this, or I'm not going to agree to this." And if you don't like it enough, you can put a Yelp review on it, give it like 1 star, and then people won't listen to it.
Sure. I don't know. I think nowadays, what was once considered music, like when you brought up, like, you know, if you were to show Beethoven or Bach, you know, a piece of modern music, what would they think? I think since then, the idea of music has expanded way now. Like, if you go to Syracuse or Ithaca, they have a huge, like, harsh noise scene.
Yeah, there's music that doesn't sound like music.
Yeah, it's literally just guys just making a noise with, like, 15 pedals and, like, a couple springs.
Like Stomp?
It's
well, that's...
If Stomp was made to make your ears bleed.
So Stomp.
I mean, Stomp is just...
Yeah.
Stomp is just percussion on odd objects.
Yeah, basically, yeah. They, like, actually stomp around on...
Yeah, and they actually stomp.
So,
Hence the name.
Yeah, and they have trash cans and stuff.
So they put all their sheet music.
Yeah.
no sheet music. It's
No,
all
that's all.
choreographed.
Yeah, because I threw it all away.
Alright.
What, are you in Stomp? Are you like
I might
the Stomp Protector Bureau?
I might be the gatekeeper of Stomp.
The official spokesman. What they should do is do the Harlem Globetrotters mixed with Stomp. That show would fucking sell. And then also American Ninja Warrior.
I'd like to see...
come on.
See, I was watching... the other night I was watching Celebrity Family Feud. They had Inside the NBA versus MLB Insiders, whatever it was. Like, commentators and analysts and stuff.
Right.
I was thinking how cool it would be to have a celebrity Ninja Warrior.
They did.
They did?
When we went to Avery's, remember they had
It wasn't celebrities,
like
though.
Nikki Bella was on it and shit.
Oh, yeah.
That was celebrities.
More of that.
Yeah, let's just do
More
that.
of that.
Like, athletes. Like, I want BJ Raji.
Yeah.
Or, like, Tom Brady. Or Ruxin. or Rafi or Courage.
How much does
That can't
DJ
really be
Raji weigh, dude? That guy's got to be like 400.
361.
He's fucking huge.
361 bucket.
The man is large.
They should do American Para Ninja Warrior. American Ninja Para Warrior. Pan American Ninja Warrior.
What are you getting at?
Paralympics, but Ninja Warrior.
Yeah.
What would you call
He's
that?
6'2", 337.
So
Close
It's
enough.
pretty big.
that's big boy.
Yeah, he's big. He's very wide. He's got a lot of girth.
Some
a
would
bit.
say he's like a girthquake.
Yeah,
Quake.
yeah. One would say this guy's climbing at the camera here.
Yeah, it's okay.
You see this whole fucking Donald Trump's got a space force. It's gonna be like Halo.
What
dude.
was that about?
I hope.
It's gonna be Halo. What do you mean? What it was about? He wants to like make it a military branch.
Like the Space Force?
Yeah,
So like Air Force.
but in
Basically,
space. Yeah,
Ronald Reagan in the 80s was like, I want to do Star Wars, like legitimately.
yeah.
Just like have ships that shoot lasers and stuff and can shoot like Russian missiles out of the sky with lasers.
You sound just like him.
I sound just like Ronald Reagan. That's how exactly what he sounds.
I thought that was Ronald Reagan for a second. I was.
Oh yeah, you just shoot lasers at missiles.
Holy shit! It's really him.
Oh my god.
I have so many questions. When does it trickle down?
I'm dead.
Oh shit!
Ask my wife. She's still alive.
So yeah, the Star Wars program I remember reading about, but he wants to like literally make like a space force, like put a military base in the ISS, basically, like a military
know.
ISS.
I don't know any of the
Maybe.
details. about
ODST,
it.
dude. If he makes ODST a thing, I'm voting for him again because I want to be in that. Mm-hmm. I'm too old already, but
I think what it is he knows aliens are real, so he wants to defend it against them. You know what I mean? Because as soon as he became president, they gave him all the information, and now he knows. He knows the aliens are real.
panicked.
Yeah,
He's
he panicked. So
panicking
now
so
he's
hard.
fucking like, we got to put
and
the
all he
bomb
has
out
to
there.
do is be like, so there's aliens in space, and we gotta fight them, and they're all gonna be like, yeah, fuck them up, like.
I think what actually happened was Trump saw that Joe Rogan Experience episode with Alex Jones on it.
Yeah.
Alex Jones was like, interdimensional baby rapists.
Oh yeah,
And he's just like,
interdimensional vampire child molesters.
oh my god, there might actually be interdimensional baby rapists.
Yeah, he definitely bought into it.
And now he's going to have a space force, and by 2020, we're going to capture the interdimensional space baby rapists.
What if Alex
Yeah.
Jones is one of those interdimensional vampire baby rapists?
He
kidnappers?
might
And he's
be.
just like diverting them?
Yeah, exactly. He's
Oh,
like,
dude, 200%.
'Cause,
He's like the Goro of like baby rapists.
Yeah.
He can like grab like 4 kids with his Goro arms.
yeah. Did you see there? If you ever watched that video of Groom,
I fucking hate to be raped by Goro. That would suck. Dude, he would have your legs and arms pinned. There's nothing you could do. He wouldn't even try to get you off.
Think about that.
yeah, if you watch the video of Groom Lake, there's a bunch of Goros there raping fucking children,
Raping.
vampire Goros.
Vampire Goros.
They're like ethereal.
Yeah, you can't really grab a hold of them.
They're like
you
a
can grab hold
fourth
of 'em.
dimensional creature.
Yeah. The Goros can act upon objects, but you can't act upon Goros.
It's. I think it's always weird that the Goro is actually considered the draconian race in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
They're like the least looking dragon people I've ever seen.
They're definitely
yeah,
not,
yeah, yeah.
They're definitely not dragons. They're pretty much just yoked dudes with 4 arms.
They're half dragons.
that's all
They,
they
they descended from dragons. Isn't that what it is?
yeah, they're called draconians in like the Mortal Kombat lore.
Yeah.
And usually that's like lizard men people.
Yeah, lizard boys.
Yeah, but like in Mortal Kombat it's like Shiva and
Mortal Kombat is weird, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Goro.
Well, dude, in Mortal Kombat, they bleed a lot and they never really die. What's funny is that, like, in Mortal Kombat
Most
10,
women do that.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. In Mortal Kombat 10, you can break people's necks and back and shit, and they never die. Like, they just heal up, like, immediately.
Yeah.
They have a little less health, but they heal up immediately. It's just like in real life.
I remember Mortal Kombat when they went into the 3-dimensional fighting, and how bad it was.
Did they do that?
Yeah, because at first it was back and forth, and then they did what Tekken did, and like Dragon Ball, how you could sidestep.
When did they do that?
Mortal Kombat
It was after
4.
Trilogy. Yeah.
Mortal Kombat 4, then Deadly Alliance,
Because it was
Deception,
for the N64.
Armageddon. Yeah.
I think the first 3D.
Deception and Deadly Alliance weren't.
I thought those were good.
No, they were good, but they were 3D.
they were.
Yeah, they were.
They were?
Yeah, technically. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, so was Armageddon. And
I didn't play Armageddon.
DC versus Mortal Kombat was 3D.
I have mixed feelings about that.
I didn't like that one at all, really.
I just think it's weird having Batman fight,
Sub-Zero.
yeah, or Scorpion.
I
Or
figured
whatever.
That makes no sense.
It would have
to
been
me.
cooler if it was Marvel.
I mean,
because Marvel-
Capcom
Yeah, but
versus
Marvel, I feel like.
Marvel
like-
doesn't make sense either. But
No, because like, it's like Superman's just gonna fucking. Like, flick everybody.
well,
What if he
Superman's
doesn't?
already
Yeah.
like
What
a
if
stupid
Mortal Kombat
comic.
characters were so much more powerful, like inherently, that it doesn't matter?
Superman, if you think about it, dude, Superman's kind of the most bullshit
Yeah,
superhero ever.
Yeah, that's the point.
They're like, let's just give him basically the ability to do anything he wants.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the point.
But I mean, you gotta have it within some kind of realm of
Yeah,
possibility.
Kryptonite.
Oh.
But even then, he's
Yeah, because he's the most powerful thing ever, but he has one
That's what
weakness
it
that
is.
completely diminishes him.
So Donald
yeah.
Trump.
But even then, he's still been able to like get over like getting fist fucked by Batman with kryptonite gloves.
Yeah.
You know, getting stabbed with a kryptonite dagger
So.
and stuff.
Yeah,
like
because
that.
kryptonite's his weakness. It's like a big.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
big
then he's just
negative.
like, you thought it was my weakness, but ha, I'm good again. And it's like, oh,
Oh,
okay.
well, yeah, that's the point.
What if
Dude,
so
Superman
maybe-
is literally
Superman.
the stupidest comic book character ever. The
Yeah.
only reason he's famous is because he was like the first one ever.
Oh yeah.
It's like you really could never have like an enemy that he goes against that he can't just slaughter immediately.
Dr.
Yeah,
Manhattan.
eventually, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so Donald Trump basically is looking for the kryptonite, is what you're saying.
Yeah, and it's in space.
Oh, I thought
Probably,
he was
'cause
Superman.
Superman came from space.
Yeah, he did. How did he get here? What the fuck was that all about? I don't
His
even
planet
remember.
was getting destroyed, and they were like,
So he just flew? He just flew?
No,
there?
they shot him. To
They
Earth
shot him in the
with his
fucking. They shot him in the chest, and he respawned in George Zimmerman's backyard.
basically.
No,
Remember
they
that.
shot him out of orbit, just like with Goku.
Yeah.
Literally
Basically,
the same
exactly like Goku.
That's why Goku is better than Superman, because Goku's a fun, relatable.
Well, the
quirky
difference is
character,
that
and Superman
Goku-
is a fucking
The difference is that Goku hit his head and forgot everything.
Right.
yeah.
If he
Superman, his other weakness is
If Goku-
forgetting everything.
Yeah, but Superman was like good. Like Goku would have been not good if he hadn't hit his head really hard.
Right.
He would have fucking slaughtered everybody, and that would have been it. There'd be no Gohan. There'd be no Majin Buu saga. Yeah,
I'm a personal fan of the Cell games.
Yeah, that's
there'd
my
be no
favorite
Cell
song.
games. There would be no Cell games. This Earth would have been destroyed already. Cell would have no reason to be there.
The Cell Saga is the best.
Easily. The android leading into the Cell Saga, yeah.
Yeah. Vegeta's such a badass during that saga too.
Right.
I like the movies too. I gotta rewatch those because they're all great.
Oh, yeah.
Resurrection of F, Battle of the Gods is really Resurrection F is cool, but I really wish Vegeta killed him.
Yeah.
I want him to get that just one time. Just one
Yeah,
time. Let him
Vegeta
fucking
doesn't
one
get
time.
his fucking due.
Because he'll do. He's like basically Goku is the fucking Vulture. Goku is Mike Tolbert.
Yeah, he's the Tolbert.
He's Mike Tolbert, and like Vegeta runs 99 yards across the field. They get the first and goal on the first yard line, and you know the coach is like, "All right, take Vegeta
Get
out,
in
let
there,
Goku
Goku."
score." And it's like, I did all the work.
Wow.
I did all the work, Kakarot.
But Goku's
Okay,
always,
Vegeta.
but Goku's always stronger. Every time Vegeta catches up to him, Goku's like, "Oh yeah, I have this now."
Goku was basically
Just right now.
Goku was our Superman when you think about it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But he's better than Superman.
Yeah, he is. He would beat Superman's ass.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
If they were equal level, I guarantee you Goku has a superior martial arts skill.
I feel like he's definitely faster.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's
like as far as
definitely
speed,
well
like
hung.
if you look at the tail of the tape, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the
Bigger
height?
dick.
There's probably not much of a height advantage. I mean, I don't know how tall Superman is, but I know Goku's pretty much just an average dude.
I know it doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, weight advantage doesn't matter either because Goku's speed obviously counters that.
Yeah.
It's pretty clear.
What if Shaq? What if Shaq was a Saiyan?
He would be like Nappa.
That's actually pretty accurate.
It's
probably.
almost exact, except he would be black instead of.
See, that's what I like. That's what I hate about the Saiyan Saga. Is the Saiyan Saga introduces all these characters. You get to see Raditz and Nappa, and they die.
Yeah.
I thought there were more, but now that I think about it, it's just Raditz and Nappa.
There's Turtles.
Well,
He's in the
Vegeta-
movie, The Tree of Might.
Vegeta was with Nappa and Raditz. That was
Yeah, but
a
he
cool
doesn't.
thing.
He doesn't die though.
Right.
I mean, he dies at some point. But I wish Nappa could have.
Well, you meet like Bardock and shit. Bardock is a pure Saiyan.
Yeah, but like I wish Raditz was in more than just the first couple episodes.
Right.
Isn't Brawly a pure Saiyan as well?
Yep.
Yeah,
Him
I'm
and
just
his
saying. It's like
father are, yeah.
I hate.
I'm just saying.
There are other sayings, but
Well, yeah, like there's a lot of characters in Dragon Ball Z that I wish got more attention.
right.
Guys, like the dude
Trunks,
from
dude.
fucking Ginyu, the Ginyu Force that can stop time, and how Frieza said he was the most powerful.
Guido or whatever. Yeah.
He was the most powerful fighter in the universe, but
Yeah.
he wasn't able to fully control his
Yeah.
time.
And apparently, Birder is like the fastest in the entire.
The blue
world.
dude, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But he doesn't get jack shit.
Yeah, you-
He's
you really
wicked
gets-
OP in Xenoverse.
Yeah, he
He has the Hurricane.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah,
The,
it's fucked. You should get into video games again just to play Xenoverse. It's fucking cool as shit. You just create your own Dragon Ball character.
Right.
It's really cool.
Yeah, you
There were a ton of characters in Xenoverse that you don't really see.
I just
that you
wish-
get more lore on.
I
which is
just
nice.
wish that
Cool.
what they did was let you have different forms of each race, because the only one that really has another form is the Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Like when you pick a fucking Frieza race, you should be able to change like multiple times.
Like Golden
Right.
Frieza.
yeah, it'd be fucking dope, and then have like a golden version.
I wish Star Wars wasn't dead in the water.
What do you mean?
Elaborate.
Yeah, I was like,
Star Wars doesn't matter anymore. I watched The Last Jedi in theaters, and I was like, that's pretty cool action stuff like that. I haven't watched Solo, and now they had all these spin-off movies planned that I was actually excited for. They were going to do a Boba Fett one and an Obi-Wan Kenobi one, like the life and death of Obi-Wan. So
Right.
like basically filling in the gaps between all the movies. And Obi-Wan's the best character in the whole series, besides like
Han Solo.
I was going to say Han and Chewie and Luke. He's the best character that.
So every other main character.
Yeah, but even though Han Solo is so great, you didn't go see Solo, did you?
I
didn't.
haven't yet.
No,
No,
I didn't give a shit. I don't care where Han Solo came from, but I'd like to know what Obi-Wan was doing before all the movies. Because he's already a Jedi Master or
Yeah,
whatever.
but you
and-
saw like the prequels. At least you saw like that part.
yeah, but like, how did he get into it? Stuff like that. And I like Ewan McGregor.
He felt
What did
like
he
it.
do in between 3 and 4?
He got
Basically, what I'm getting at is
Right.
that Solo bombed super hard, so now Disney.
what he did between 3 and 4 was he fucking was in the fucking desert. That was his life. That's what we saw in A New Hope. He was just in the desert, surviving.
But yeah, so they canceled all the spin-off movies, and it's just really annoying because Disney bought Star Wars, which could have
Right.
been like the most overpowered franchise because everybody wanted more Star Wars.
Right.
But we got 3 in the 80s, or 1 in 1974,
Oh, yeah.
and then 1 in 1979, and then 1 in 1985.
Something like that.
So you got 3 in 10 years, basically. And then the prequels is the same thing. You get 3 in like 9 or 10 years. And now all of a sudden we have 4 Star Wars movies within 3 years.
Yeah.
That's unnecessary.
But they're spin-off movies, so they don't really count.
But it's like
Well, I think that's the main problem.
they tried to Marvel them.
Yeah, we've literally had both of the actual new trilogy, Force Awakens and Last Jedi. Then we had Rogue One, and now having the Solo movie come so closely after Last Jedi, I
was
feel
like-
like everyone's just kind of like over Star Wars out.
Yeah.
They've had like their fill of Star Wars, so like shooting out another Star Wars spin-off like Solo. Only 4 or 6 months after Last Jedi was in theaters.
Well, I imagine they understood that less people were going to watch it, but
they still put way too much money into it.
But
That's
they
the
knew
problem.
they still probably made that back and more.
No, it was like $180 million loss, which was like
That's nothing, dude. It's fucking Disney. They're
Yeah,
like,
but
big
this-
deal. We still steal kids, and
I mean, you realize Walt Disney is still alive, cryogenically frozen.
yeah, he'll be fine one of these days.
Yeah.
We'll just
You just wake up and be like, "Are the Jews dead?" And they'll be like, "Oh
Yeah.
no, go back to sleep." He's like, "All right, fine."
yeah. He'll be happy that they still have Uncrustables, though.
he'll be.
He'll be like, "Do we have Uncrustables?" That's the first thing he asks.
Grilled cheese and Uncrustables.
They're just like, yeah, but we don't have grilled cheese. They'll be like, put me back in.
We have peanut butter and jelly, Nutella, no grilled cheese, man.
Yeah.
We have only peanut butter.
I don't know, man. It's just me. Like, I like Star Wars a lot. It'd be like if they were like, we're gonna do more Lord of the Rings, and then they were like, we have a whole new trilogy planned. They're doing it into a series, which is gonna be weird.
Netflix or Amazon Prime.
But it's like if they added more Lord of the Rings movie. I mean, I guess they did with The Hobbit, but The Hobbit's retarded anyway. I don't care about that.
Yeah, it's more about The Hobbit than anything.
So that's the thing is,
They added a whole lot to that third movie in the Hobbit trilogy.
Yeah.
that was completely unnecessary.
that one kind of ruined the first two in a way,
Right.
because it was like you could tell that they were trying to turn it. They turned one book into 3 movies somehow.
Yeah. Well, they did that with Harry Potter, Deathly Hallows. Turned it into 2.
Yeah. Same with the Half-Blood Prince. Wasn't the Half-Blood Prince 2 movies?
No.
No,
Deathly Hallows was the only one that was 2.
that's retarded.
I don't watch Harry Potter.
Don't. But
I definitely saw the first part of Deathly Hallows, but other than that, I saw the first 2 movies and that was it. So I
It's
was
not
just
bad,
I don't know what's going on.
There's some that are definitely weaker than others, but Goblet of Fire is awesome.
I just remember
3,
this
4,
chick I went to
5.
the movies with was complaining about Daniel Radcliffe having hair on his feet, and I was like, dudes have hair on
Yeah,
their
that's
feet,
a
man.
that's
I don't
a
know.
that is a deal breaker, I would say.
Sure.
I wouldn't suck on his toes if they were hairy.
Yeah.
A little
Now, if they're hairless, that's a different story.
Yeah, I love hairless toes. But yeah, I don't
never
know.
know.
Man. I just feel like the way that the media is now, as far as consumable media, like movies and video games, it's just oversaturated.
Yeah.
You have to spend a lot of time digging for something worth your time.
Right.
You look like an orange right now.
I was drinking a lot of Tang, so
I mean, you look like a legitimate.
You have another
like an
thing of
orange.
Tang.
I have this thing too. I
Look
have a
like
Steel
you-
Reserve.
Why isn't that out?
Because I have to walk home, and it's not even my phone.
You would have to walk.
You
It's
look like
8:45.
you look like you work at.
I'm gonna drink my Steel Reserve at home in my bed.
You look like you work
Dick
at Olympia Sports.
I do.
You look like you just got out of work at Olympia Sports.
I do.
Oh,
Oh,
all right. That's interesting.
What's your point?
I'm just saying you're wearing Syracuse, and I imagine that's all they sell is Syracuse stuff.
You look like you're working at Jameson Incorporated.
Yeah, I do. So what?
Yeah, exactly. So what's your point?
Well, the difference is that one is green and the other's orange.
Well, you look like green.
Oh,
You're all
orange is-
green.
Orange is gayer than
You're
green.
wearing all green except your socks.
Is orange gayer than green?
No,
I prefer both colors. I think they're both pretty cool.
I prefer orange.
I do prefer orange. That's my personal favorite.
I
I'm
like
not
drink-
an SU basketball nerd, but whatever.
Orange is pretty gay. Not a big fan of orange.
rainbows are gay.
No. I think it's a symbol. They're just a symbol. Doesn't mean that they're gay. Like, rainbows probably don't like other men.
I think rainbows like rainbows, and that would probably make
Rainbows are always into,
I think that would definitely make
Gold.
well, leprechauns.
Gold.
Mm-hmm.
Gold.
Yeah.
Sure.
I love gold. My Winky was the key.
Leprechauns are green, so that's cool.
What's orange? Tigers are orange.
Yeah, they are.
Tigers aren't gay. Can they be gay? They rip each other's assholes
That's actually
apart.
a good question. I feel like there are animals that are probably gay.
There's
right?
a lot of animals that are
Dolphins.
gay. Dolphins are pretty fucking gay.
Yeah.
Seahorses are pretty
But I
gay.
mean, by choice, is it like by choice for them? You know?
I
Yeah.
don't know, are there non-binary animals?
Dolphins. Still dolphins.
I feel like dolphins are all one thing. And whales are all one thing.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
And how come these animals can't have sex changes? How come we don't do that for them?
They don't ask.
It's not very democratic.
Like I said, I don't think they ask.
What would you even do in that situation? What if you put like one of those headphones on dogs, like and making them talk like from Rick and Morty? It's like, why do you call me Bella? I want to be called Bruce.
Yeah,
If dogs could pick their names, they'd be so fucking retarded.
Ham banana.
yeah, they would.
I want my name to be Spaghetti.
But
I'm not really into him, but you. There's something I like about you. I think I'm gonna rape you.
What? No!
who the hell are you talking to, Tubbs? Friggin' him and that over there.
Tonight!
You.
Hello, I am Rebirth.
Well, the thing is, like, even if dogs could talk, like, how much knowledge would they really be able to store in their brain? It's definitely smaller than ours.
Right.
Like, it's not the same size.
What do you mean?
Like, our
Dog's
brain's
brain.
definitely, like, a dog's brain is definitely smaller than ours. So, what would they, what would be the most important thing they would store in there? Like,
Something
I mean,
that has to do
obviously
with
they gotta
food.
have room for their instincts.
Places to pee where you won't get hit for it.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
That'd be the first thing, yeah.
For your dogs, it'd be specifically not knowing who anybody is that walks through the front door for the first
Yeah.
45 seconds.
Yeah. They're like, who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?
Literally.
And then they're like,
Oh, okay.
and then they're like, oh, that's you. Who are you? Who are you? I still don't know who you are.
So like most dogs.
Yeah.
My dog is so bad. The less my dog knows somebody, the more all over that person she is, and it's the weirdest thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have complete strangers over sometimes and be like, hey, you're a stranger. Yeah. Come over. Meet my dog. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I'll meet my dog, and my
Yeah.
dog would be like all over him, and she won't even pay attention to me.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens. It's because it's a new person, dude. It's a whole new experience.
It is.
For them. For the
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
They pet her way better.
Yeah.
The better
Yeah.
petter. The better petter bureau.
Better.
The Kelly Petter book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you kind of look like an orange. Right now.
What the fuck?
Okay. I actually haven't been to Olympia Sports in super long, but I imagine they probably still just sell Syracuse things
Yeah.
and poor versions of sporting equipment.
Overpriced.
Yeah, very overpriced. They're pretty much the only place you can go that's like only sporting equipment here. You'd have to go like to Dick's or something. To get,
Herb
like,
Phillipson's, I thought, was a sporting goods store.
No,
They're kind of like an everything store.
yeah,
Like a Big Lots.
Yeah, kind of.
I thought Herb Phillipson's was like Dick's, like outdoorsy stuff.
maybe hunting gear and shit.
There's a new place.
Oh, wait, no, you're right. I was thinking of Ollie's. Ollie's is more like
Ollie's
Big
is
Lots.
great though.
Herb
Ollie's
Phillips's is
awesome.
kind of like Ollie's, though.
Yeah.
They do sell more like, I don't know, like clothing, I guess.
I like Ollie's. They have
Great fidget spinners. I'll give them that much.
Yeah. Amazing fidget spinners.
Yeah, they're
Are
alright.
things still doing fidget spinners?
They're on sale right now at Walmart for $1. So anybody who hasn't gotten one and experienced the craze,
Of fidget spinning.
That was a
go
weird
get one.
time.
It's
Yeah, it was a
we're still in a
good
weird time.
it was a good month.
It was like Pokemon Go.
Yeah. I still play that though.
I was gonna say Seth was just talking about trading a Snorlax.
But I'm sure that there are some people that still play with fidget spinners.
No. I don't think so.
Maybe.
I don't think anybody does. They are all in the trash. They've been recycled and have been turned into budget spinners.
Budget spin.
That's what they have at Walmart.
To just cut your fingers open.
They're made of metal shards, like sharp shards of sheet metal. Yeah, I'm not into fidget spinners.
Terrifying.
They're great though. The one I have is super dope. That metal one.
Yeah,
That one spins for fucking ever.
The rainbow one.
But yeah.
What is that color? What do they call that?
Orange.
Like it's like metal, but it has like different colors. Like when you look at it from different angles.
Oh, it's kind of like a chameleon chrome or something like that.
Yeah. Like it's definitely got a name.
Everything has a name.
Well, not necessarily. Like I don't name like my shirts and shit. Like my objects. So no, everything doesn't have a name.
Somebody named it.
No. Dude, you kind of look like an orange.
So yeah, music.
Yeah, you guys can talk about
We
music.
can't talk about music.
We can't talk about music.
It's actually impossible.
All right, I'll just talk about music.
All right, go ahead. And
So,
talk about music.
Voices released a new album called Frightened. That's really cool. The Antichrist Imperium's going to release a new album this week. That's going to be really awesome. As Lay Dying got back together, and their vocalist still tried to kill his wife, so that's a thing.
Oh.
I'm in a band called The Crimson Edge, and we're doing a tour next month, and that's going to be cool. It's 4 dates, and we're going to hit up Waterford, New York, some random place, Connecticut, Portland, Maine, and Salem, Massachusetts. And
That's
then,
fucking awesome, dude.
yeah, it'll be a fun time. And
That's gonna suck.
yeah, it'll probably actually suck. I'll probably be very sweaty,
You're gonna have to do
and
a lot
I'll
of
be
driving.
very dehydrated. And people will come up to me and be like, "You did a great set," and I'll be like, "What about the new season of 13 Reasons Why?"
Yeah.
And then it'll just spiral out from there.
They'll be like, you did a great set. Here's your tape.
Tape. So yeah, that's
That's awesome. That's cool, dude.
yeah, it should be a lot of fun.
Where can we listen to you?
We have our stuff on Bandcamp
For free?
for free. It's actually a recording of our very first show. We should have our EP released by the end of summer or fall. I'm not going to say a date because
So we'll have it by next spring.
yeah, that sounds about right.
Spring 2019.
Yeah, we didn't put out a date for our EP until we had it in our hands. Like, till we literally had all the copies in our hands. Because
Right.
you don't know. Like, shit could be delayed.
I
pretty
mean,
easily.
we're like so close to having it done. It's literally just like 2 guitar parts need to be recorded, then vocals, and then it's just mixing and mastering.
Right. Well,
But-
sometimes that takes longer than you think, too.
Yeah. So, hopefully out by October, I'm hoping, but I'm not crossing my fingers or hoping for anything.
Yeah.
Should be good, though. It already sounds good.
That's good.
Yeah.
If it sounds good before you master it, then that's good. That's good.
Well,
It sounds
Wes-
great. It always sounds great over those fucking studio speakers.
I mean, Wes Jones did a great job recording like 3/4 of it at the SUNY Oswego Tyler Hall, so.
That's a good spot.
yeah, he's
and-
alright.
And then,
He's not
Josh
kind
Russell.
Of a faggot.
Yeah,
he's kind of
He's not
Fucking
great.
hate him.
But Josh Russell did some second guitar recording, and he'll probably help us finish recording the rest of it. So
Very cool.
That's good.
yeah,
I imagine you're gonna be sick of driving around though.
probably.
On that fucking tour.
I mean, hilariously enough, it'll probably just be my brother and I driving the van because I don't know, we don't trust Alex Zalatan to drive the van. I haven't seen him drive a big vehicle before. He only drives Volvos.
He can't handle.
Exclusively Volvos?
Yeah, like he worked at like a Volvo import like part replacement center, like to get like parts for specifically Volvos, and like yeah, I've only seen him drive like hatchback Volvos.
Yeah.
The Vol!
Yeah.
What does your shirt say?
So this was actually a band the Crimson Edge played with last Sunday called Infernal Coil. It's literally just a bunch of sticks laid on top of each other. And
So
actually,
it's not supposed to really say it.
I mean, it says it somewhere.
See,
I'm certain.
some of those death metal bands, like you cannot tell.
No, but like this is literally so bad. If you actually look up their tour flyer, they have this, and then underneath it they have it in like the pseudo gothic font, like their actual just name, just Infernal Coil. Because obviously no one can read that.
No, you can't.
No, that's super
Maybe
illegible.
it's stereoscopic.
Yeah. But like,
I mean, there's
see
a
your
point
shirt.
where like, no, it's not. It's not
It's
stereoscopic.
not stereoscopic.
No.
There's there's a certain point where like that death metal extreme looking text, you can still read it,
right?
but it looks chaotic. And then there's a threshold where once you go past that, it's completely just a bunch of jumbled shit,
Oh, easily.
which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it really does depend. Like, this does look cool, but then when someone's just
Yeah.
like, clearly that's supposed to mean something or say something, it's like,
Yeah.
I don't even know where Infernal starts and Coil ends.
No,
So,
I can see
like,
the I,
Right?
and that's it. Maybe a little bit of the N,
Right.
And
but this
Yeah.
F is gone, dude. The F is actually not there.
Yeah. Like, I couldn't even tell you where Coil is
No,
down
there's
in here.
literally no coil at all.
But yeah,
It
they're
seems like
cool.
there's a lot of extra sticks.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just say that.
You know, they want a good bonfire going.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some of them look good and some of them just look fucking stupid. But they're cool for t-shirts.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
And you gotta be an extreme death metal band for one of those too. You can't
Right.
be like a fucking pop group with one of those logos.
I don't know, Rihanna and all those other hip hop stars with their death metal logo shirts.
They have those?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they do.
it's weird.
What?
Rihanna actually
I need to get one.
she actually commissioned like two of the most well-known like logo artists in Europe to do like logo designs for her.
Huh.
Like the guy that actually did like the Emperor logo, Christoph Spajdel, like he actually, yeah, that's it right there.
I need like an Adam Levine
Yeah.
fucking... That's dope.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
I fucking love Rihanna.
yeah.
That's actually sick.
Yeah, there's like two other logos that they did.
They have
like
a rainbow one too.
they're like ridiculous.
I should get that.
Why not?
I mean, everybody likes Rihanna, right?
Right.
She's like Beyonce.
It's just a t-shirt that
Boobs.
fits your style, you know what I mean?
You say boobs?
I did.
Oh, yeah, like Nicki Minaj and stuff.
No, that's ass.
Sometimes like it's like what if you like a band like what if you like Rihanna but you also like wearing death metal clothes? You know, that's the perfect thing for you.
Right.
You know? Even if you
Yeah.
don't like death metal, you still just like death metal. I just like the style, you know. I'm a poser.
At least you're honest.
I remember that was like a thing back in the day. Being a poser was like a real thing. Nowadays you don't really see posers anymore.
Not
Those
really,
posters,
no.
Like what? Skateboarding
Like
posters?
yeah, like you know, you'd see kids just walking around with skate shoes and shit, and they'd be like, they don't ever skate.
I mean,
And
you
what
don't
was
you don't
funny
ever
was-
you don't ever drink Jameson.
Yeah, I drink alcohol though,
That's a good point.
so
I
That's
mean,
that is Jameson.
it's
I
the same
remember
thing.
there was one kid everyone gave crap to for wearing a Sound of Perseverance death shirt, but he knew absolutely nothing about death. I don't remember the kid, but he was like a couple of years younger than me. I think he was like either in Ben McElroy's grade or your grade.
Yeah,
And I just remembered a lot of people giving him crap over it, and I was just like, I don't know.
I mean it's a cool shirt.
it is a cool shirt, but
remember-
it's just one of those things where it's like, if you
that
don't
the
know
one-
anything about the band, you...
Is that the one with the red like cave?
Yes.
Looks like a fucking mouth or some shit.
Yeah, and there's like people crawling up it
Yeah.
or whatever.
That's
I remember meeting a girl at OCC that she always wore Nirvana shirts, but she thought Nirvana was like a clothing company.
Dude,
Well, it's
that
kinda
actually
like,
happened to me at Old City like a couple, like last year. I shit you not. her like this girl and her boyfriend came in wearing like literally matching Nirvana shirts, and I don't even remember what shirt I was wearing. It had to have been some random obscure death metal shirt. And she came up to me, she's like, I see you're into the heavy music, and she was like talking about like Three Doors Down and stuff like that. and I
Oh,
was
Jesus.
like, I really don't know how to
Just
respond.
listens to Trapped and shit.
Yeah, basically.
Disturbed.
Talking about how like Three Doors Down became like sellouts, and I'm like, I think they've always been.
They started out as sellouts. So
Well, yeah, it's like there was a girl I worked with that she told me, or no, she worked one day, and her first day, I didn't work with her, but I worked with her second day. I'm trying to phrase this.
Right.
Basically, everybody told me, "Oh yeah, you and her will get along really well. She loves death metal and like hard rock, this stuff, right?" And turns out,
I know the way that ends.
yeah, to her, death metal was like Avenged Sevenfold, Breaking Benjamin,
Oh, so my ex.
stuff
All right.
like that. Yeah.
Trapped.
Yeah, Trapped.
Five Finger Death Punch was like, yeah, I love metal. Five Finger Death Punch is my jam.
I love extreme death metal. Do you listen to the Foo Fighters?
Yeah.
I remember I got in an argument with the
Taking Back Sunday.
Because I was bitching about it. I was bitching about it to one of my friends, and I'm like, and this chick told me she was super into hardcore music and, well, hardcore metal and death metal and whatever, extreme metal.
Right.
It's like
metal.
the people that wear Mets hats and they don't know who the Mets are. Like they
There
wouldn't
are
know.
actually
Like,
people that do that.
oh yeah, people
Yeah,
love the
there's people
Yankees.
that wear they'll wear
Yankees
Yankees
hat.
with the NY, but
People
they'll think
love
it just
that.
stands
Just
for
like
New
New
York. Yeah.
People love the
I didn't
Yankees
realize
hats.
that.
They have no idea what team. You could tell them it's a fucking like a tennis team. If they wouldn't fucking know the difference. It just looks cool.
Well, it was like how this one guy, I can't remember who it was, Greg Monroe. Somebody, he plays for the Milwaukee Bucks, and he told them that he was the center for the Bucks, and they were like, "What are you doing in Tampa Bay?" Or why aren't you in Tampa Bay? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are a football team.
Right.
And they're called the Bucks. The
Yeah.
Milwaukee Bucks are a basketball team. This guy's in downtown Milwaukee, and somebody that lives in Milwaukee was like, "Oh, you're a center for the Bucks. Why are you here?" Like they didn't like people are so oblivious sometimes.
Right.
I've met a lot of people with the New York Yankee thing, or the I love New York with the Yankee logo. So it's I love the Yankees, but
Yeah.
it's
Right.
they think it's I love New York, which maybe is the point to get just sales.
Yeah, but the Yankee logo looks cool, so they buy it.
It is a classic
so
logo.
weird.
But
Yeah, there was a lot of kids back in high school that would wear fucking skate shoes.
Yep,
and,
that was the big one
and
too.
they like. And what's
Basketball
funny
shorts.
is like if you skate, like you can tell when someone doesn't skate because skate shoes have there's a spot like on your shoe that'll get beat up specifically
Right.
from because when you ollie, you have like the deck's here and you kind of kick your leg up like this and it kind of scrapes
Right.
scrapes the deck, the grip tape. So there's a spot on your shoe that you'll know like that someone skates. And if that's not there, you like if they're in great shape, you know that they're a fucking poser. And they just hang around everybody who skates while they skate. There were a lot of people that did that too.
Yeah, like
They just walk around.
It's like Smoker's Corner.
Yeah.
Remember Smoker's Corner?
Gross.
Yeah, that was cool.
Cool shit, man.
So basically they would go
Smoker's
stand-
Corner is just death metal shows now.
They would
I went to the Queens of
Yeah.
the Stone Age show, and the smoking area had more people in it than the actual fucking venue. Not really, but that like if I wouldn't be surprised because
There's all
everybody there
people-
was smoking.
Most of the people are
Every
at the,
show I go to,
at the
I'm
smoke
smoker. I'm
corner.
at Smoker's Corner.
Yeah.
That's
They're
why I
in
love the brew house because it has the room
California
right off to the
brew house,
side. It's
yep.
the best. It's my favorite venue ever.
They're smoking and they're in line for the blue bowls.
Oh, gross.
Those things are so fucked.
That's why I like Harborfest too.
For blue bowls.
Smoking. I
Oh.
like smoking cigarettes in front of people because I know it makes them mad.
Yeah, you know. And it's way cooler.
Man smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, they're like,
Yeah,
what
it's
the
way
fuck
like
is
it's
he
almost
doing?
pointless to smoke cigarettes with no one watching because then you don't look cool.
Well, yeah.
Like you gotta
Right.
look cool to somebody.
You either look cool or you make somebody mad, and that's all what being
Yeah.
cool is about nowadays. You gotta
Yeah.
make somebody mad, can't make them glad, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Smoke a cigarette, take a drag.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Easily.
I'm pretty sure everybody can relate. Everybody knows a poser.
Yeah.
Everybody knows somebody that was a poser.
I think at some point everyone has been a poser.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been opposed to anything, really.
There's a point where like you just start getting into something, and that's when you're a poser.
Yeah.
Like as soon as you gain
Everything
any
has
interest
that
in something.
bandwagon effect.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have to, like, get past the gatekeeping, you know?
yeah. Then you're cool.
Yeah.
There
Or
was
you're just never cool.
there was a lot of cliques in high school, even in like the just metal kids.
Oh, easily.
Like there was groups of metal kids.
Yeah.
It's fucking very weird. And it was like, we all listen to metal, so what's the problem here? Why do some of you not like other ones of you?
Yeah,
It was very
just
weird.
really stupid, arbitrary things.
It's like Europe, dude.
Well, it was
Yeah,
like,
it's like Europe.
Yeah, they're all white. Well, they're mostly all white.
it
They're
was
all-
more like groups of friends though, like that wouldn't talk to other groups of friends. It was
Yeah.
kind of odd. They're posers. That's the problem.
Posers.
Yo, those guys are posers. They don't listen. They listen to Trapped.
Oh.
I hope Trapped doesn't listen to this podcast because I'm shitting on him.
They're gonna like message
I'm pretty
you.
sure they've only had one song ever that anybody ever knows.
I mean, no one really talks about the comeback that Papa Roach tried to make.
Did
Where they actually went full bore, like, Djentcore.
What, like Periphery?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Dude,
They
yeah,
did
like,
do that.
dude, they literally, like 2 or 3 years ago went, like, full bore pseudo Periphery,
Yeah.
like, Djent, like, but, like, the vocals are literally, like, still Papa Roach.
Yeah, that's right. I remember what I listened to that and laughed, and then I forgot about it.
The thing that I find funny about that whole thing is they have, like, not an actual music video, but, like, a promotional video with, like, all of these, like, promo photos of the band. If you look at the photos, there's clearly supposed to be like a spot for a 5th member. Like they have like 4 guys, and then there's like clearly just like a big space where they're standing. It's like a random gap there. There should be someone standing there, and it's just like all their photo shots are like that. And it's just like clearly that ex guitar player was photoshopped out, or
Maybe
like
they just hired somebody to play all of the songs, and then they fucked him over.
right.
Cut him out of everything.
Misha Mansour actually wrote the whole
Yeah, he did the entire
Papa
album.
Roach album.
I want Papa Roach to do an ASMR album.
Why?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever listened to Papa Roach.
Well, at least Papa Roach gave it the old college try, you know.
I have an ingrown toenail, and I need to get rid of it, and I need to know where Brian went to get rid of it, because mine's getting bad.
You just take a knife and just...
Yeah, just get the toe knife.
Look at that, dude.
The toe knife.
That there. Look at how fucking puffy that is there.
Yeah.
That's not good, man.
Just pop it, dude. What do you mean?
I'm gonna soak it in some Epsom salt later.
No, just take like a knife and
Yeah,
just
get the toe
stab
knife.
it.
What, my skin there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like stab it a few times. You just take like the part of your nail that's like underneath the skin, you just pop that out and just cut it off. That's what I do.
I'll probably do it later.
No.
No.
That's what I usually do, but it hurts too much.
Yeah, you just deal with it.
Yeah.
But now you're gonna have pus toe.
Did you just smell your sock?
Yeah. It's a clean sock, and then I won't.
Wait, did you just say having pus toe is fine?
Yeah.
Alright,
It's
What,
not.
like when you squeeze your toe and a bunch of fucking pus comes out?
that's not fine.
That's... Well, yeah, it means the situation's taken care of. Then you just take some hydrogen
Yeah.
peroxide.
Yeah. It means the issue has been resolved.
Well, no, you
Means there's
squeeze...
a lot of infection in your foot.
Yeah, so you squeeze it out, put some hydrogen peroxide on there, some rubbing alcohol, fucking treat it every half hour or so.
That's what I'm saying. Just take a knife and
I
stab
know.
the pus out.
What I'm saying is I usually do that, but this one hurts more than any of the other ones I've had, and I don't want to do it because it hurts so bad. I'm going to do it, but I don't want to do it.
Then do it, pass out for a bit, and then come back to it again.
No, I'm going to bring that Steel Reserve home and slam it and then just perform surgery
What's
on my
funny
toe.
is that he'll do like whatever. He'll just do it like whatever you say works. So if you tell him something works, he'll actually try it.
I will do it.
He'll also try anything that you give him, basically.
Alright.
I'm not a professional. None of us are, so we're really just giving each other our anecdotal opinions. And
Yeah.
I trust you, so I figure
Yeah.
he's trying to spin it onto some negative thing.
Yeah.
Like, if I didn't know you when we were talking and you said that, I would still try it, but,
Alright.
you know.
So, don't use a knife, take a fork.
No, I was gonna take, like, a paper clip and, like, try and dig my nail out from the callus there.
Mhm. That's the way to go.
Or,
I
like, just those nail clippers that clean through.
Huh.
You can flip them that you can get under your nail.
Right.
One of those and
We
just
should-
dig it out.
think. Yeah, you should cut it open, put some Velveeta in there.
So salty.
I'm fucking done.
Too much salt.
So salty.
Alright.
So salty.
The double mic effect.
Double mic effect. Why is he gonna use your toenail clippers?
No, I'm not. I don't want him slicing his toe open with my toenail clippers anyway.
Yeah, I'd be very suspect of that.
You looking for the fidget spinners? Yep. Yeah, it's right there. That one's really good.
Oh, that didn't feel good at all.
All right, I guess that's time to wrap it up.
I guess so.
He's using a fidget spinner on his big toe, so that's when we know it's
About time. About that time.
All right.
I'm just really hungry, mostly.
Understandable.
Yeah.
I haven't
should
eaten
go
since,
to.
like,
I wonder if
10:30.
they. I wonder if Price Chopper has the grilled
Rotisserie
cheese.
chickens?
The grilled cheese. Well, yeah, they definitely have rotisserie chickens, but do they have the grilled cheese
Uncrustables?
No, nobody does.
Somebody's got to have them, dude.
Dude, you're like really adamant
Try
that
eBay.
those don't exist
Try-
anymore.
They don't.
Try eBay. They gotta have them.
But I mean, didn't you find the peanut butter and jelly ones?
Yeah,
Like
those are at,
72 packs?
They still make
you-
Uncrustables. They just don't make grilled cheese ones. But now Walmart is saying they have one.
Dude, I'm certain if you look up
But
Amazon.
look,
I
shipping
think
not
they're out of-
available.
they're out of
Pickup
stock.
not available.
They're out of stock because everybody wants them.
No,
it's a
nobody's
high
bought
demand.
one since 2009.
Well, I mean, that's just a typo. I think.
Amazon, man.
Yeah, there's got to be something on Amazon. Even if it's not Uncrustable like Smucker's, there's probably like an off-brand one. I mean, there's got to be
Not
something like grilled cheese.
non-crustables.
Yeah. No, you'll find something.